Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Marmouche. And now they can clear their lines. Marquinhos. And it's Van Basten. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that is out of play. Baresi. Raul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Benfica are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short. Marmouche. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Marmouche gets it away. Benfica are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here. Throwing. That is a little undercooked. Corner then. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. He's in a great position here. And it's played in, punched away. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Makaleli, a player who needs no introduction. Played towards the other side. Threads one in. Makaleli. Here's Roberto Carlos. There's the crossfield ball. Marmoush. He's on it. Can he get away? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Serginho's cross. Oh, what a chance for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Forlan. Lovely, now then. It's Van Basten! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Deco! Well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. Abiati looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Terrific save by Abiati. It's run loose. He's been caught napping. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Showing good feet. Marmoush. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. White makes the interception. He's gone for goal. And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. And Yaya Toure! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Makalele. It's a pretty loose pass. In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold. White.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And that's a good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold might just make this. Deco, Forlan, and he goes for a shot! He's kept it out just.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Benfica have the chance to go the other way.
Borussia Dortmund are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Makalele. White. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Forlan, looking to play him in. Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! Oh, goal. Easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That has been cut short. Has a look and place it forward. Vigo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Nesta. Now it's Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Vigo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Forlan. Van Basten. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Searching pass he's played there. Hangs, bullish header! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He's on it, can he get away? And this is Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Van Basten. He's had it taken off him. Neymar, he's got away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar, and this is Figo. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk with the clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Drogba, and it's Deco. Played out to the right, an instinctive delivery. And the chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Serginho tries to pass it through, and that is expertly dealt with. Figo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bergomi. So it is still 0-0. Oh, can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Nedved has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Out towards the flank. Vitinha finds himself offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Yaya Toure has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Nedved. Knocks it into space. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Drogba's cross. Oh, super ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Dink through. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho going full tilt down the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Romario. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Great chance! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That is a great pick out. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Serginho, he's in space and looking for options. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That has not gone well. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And smartly reclaimed. Figo. Nesta. And it's Marquinhos. Played out to the left flank. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Romario. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Drogba. Nicked it back promptly. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. Neymar picks it up out wide. Serginho. Terrific header. Oh, it's come off the upright. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
A probing pass. Over to the left. Can he get it through? Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That looks a good ball through. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get rid. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Drogba. Ronaldinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Drogba. Figo. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pass somewhat off target.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6, Luis Suarez. Numero 15, numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 13, il numero 9. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Cruyff. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Dijk with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Figo delivers. Cleared away.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw.
Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Marquinhos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it. This is the time you need that pace.
Forlan receives it in a wide position. He's found a way through. Climbs up big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
He's had it taken off him. Cafu driving on and making good progress, and it's skewed away. Vigo is fouled. Oh, he's taken it. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? Pele has it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Inter really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's...
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. Can he get it through? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through, looking for the run. Big! Sticks it away! Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played into the middle.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Terrific header! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Half an hour played now. And this is Figo. And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Bale brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
That's an imaginative pass. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of great... Can he finish? It's a goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pelé. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Figo. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Now who's going to be first to this? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Piqué gets across to intercept that. That has been slung wide. Great vision.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! Bale gets flagged offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo. Knocks it into space. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Inter Milan have their third corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! Bale! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. confidence is at play here.
Now it's Pelé. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Van der Ven. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Guti. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. So their fourth corner of the game. Bigo with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. And he's straight offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of it? And he shoots! He's scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Goes for a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Threads one in. And this is Pelé! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He's gone for the shots. He went for the curler. Gerrard. Guti succumbs to the pressure. Makaleli. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. And he's being shifted off it. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He is through here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Pelé. Takes a shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior.
Galatasaray clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pelé, shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
substitution for Galatasaray.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8, Rijkaard. Number 18, Pele. Number 13, Bale.
Stood up well to him there.
Number 17, Serge Gnabry. Coming
Now
on
it's
the field,
Vinicius Junior,
number
looking
15,
to play him in.
Jolinton. Number 20.
And this is Bernardo Silva. He's having a shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any...
Oh, what has happened here? Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Costa Curta. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafa Silva. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kukçu is the guilty party there. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rafa Silva has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did it...
And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Figo! Toure cuts it out. Guti. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. He's looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Messi. Now it's Wirtz. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Drogba. Great vision. Oh, shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Figo. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's in a great position here. Wirtz has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcola hangs one in, climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Figo. He is through here. A header! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Guti. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a... And the shot! Played out to the left flank. Fenerbahce are looking to break at pace. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Knocks it into space. Cafu plays it. He gets big. Shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. It's Drogba! It's run, and he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Pedri tries a deft little ball. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Cross goes in there. And he's gone looking for safety. Just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Figo. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? And he skips past his man. He's found a way through. Now, this could be a chance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And we come to you now.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Forlan, looking for the run. And this is Figo. Played, real chance! Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly. Drogba! Pedri tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Barcola receives it in a good position here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guti. White does well to stand firm and defend it. He's picked his way through. Messi's cross. Neymar! Oh, denied at the last. White promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Forlan. And here's Neymar. Now it's Wirtz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. He's on it. Can he get away? And the finish! That's another chance. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 11, Neymar.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Barcola. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Makaleli. Now it's Drogba. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Makaleli. Baresi. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bigo gets rid without sophistication. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Yes, he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's a sharp little ball here. They're urging him to shoot. He has found the way through. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Corner number 2 then.
Barcola. Number 21. Messi.
Ødegaard plays it short.
Coming on the field. Number 14.
All driven towards the far post.
Number 20.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Serginho. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Fenerbahce are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
White makes the interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. White. And it's Ødegaard. Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Koundé. Musiala. Tries to pass it through. Musiala. Over to the left. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Forlan does have his name on the score sheet, of course. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pass has gone astray. Baresi. Drogba! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Guti picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy in
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and... Yeah, these fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Wally and Shevchenko! That's another chance! That was a fine display of acrobatics.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter, to even try that. Crazy.
And he's decided to go for it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Turkey looking to pass their way through. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. In with the challenge. It's a good run down the left-hand side. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Messi, driving on and making good progress. Well, nicely intercepted. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Wriggles his way through. Played into the middle. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Van Basten. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Cruyff. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Serginho gets good distance on it. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's a searching pass. Opts for safety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's straight offside. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Turkey applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Now he's got space here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Messi. And it's Yaya Toure. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure. No way through. Well, played right into his path. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beaten Forlan! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Borussia Dortmund carrying a one-goal lead. Quality ball. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely spread. Beckham gets into some space. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold elects to... A header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Basten.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Borussia Dortmund are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now, can they get him away? Fired deep towards the back post. Van Basten, always looking for that half a chance. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten is wide and looking to get onto this. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Seedorf. He's having a go! Turkey have a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Baresi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Forlan being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Just a whisker away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckham. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Great chance! And yes, it's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Cleared away.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Nesta gets it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played in by Van Basten. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Cruyff. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Beckham gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, the draw was always like...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, he's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Rival, and the shot! And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, he's got space here. Forlan looking to run onto it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nice interception, well timed. And they've got rid. And he's being shifted off it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Haaland. Caught offside that time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Schneider. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Torres. Applies the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's Van Dijk. No luck with that dink over the top. That is good alertness. Serginho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Great vision. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to play it through. Rivaldo. And he shoots! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Messi. Baresi gets a foot in here. Half an hour played now. Out for a throw. Schneider. Can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Rui Costa. And it's Schneider. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Torres receives it in a wide position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ronaldinho gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta tries to pass it through. Deco, he's picked his way through. It's a good ball out wide, and it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's full on! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta, looking to go deep. And he was alert to it. He's gone for goal! That tested the keeper.
Deco clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos! Oh, that is rather wayward.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chooses to go back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Borussia Dortmund 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. Baresi chooses to go cross-field. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Torres. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Haaland. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Stood up well to him there. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Deco. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. He's looking wide. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
No, that's been intercepted.
spettatori.
Serginho, played out to the left flank, back into the middle. Rivaldo, on 2 now, and looking for 3. Can he latch on to this? It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Cross into the... climbs up big! Really well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Up he goes! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Schneider. And it's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's shifting through the gears here. And he whips it in. Oh, that was vital. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider. Deco. Rui Costa. Rivaldo. And that's a good ball. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar gets into a good position. And this is Torres. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well cleared. Cáceres. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rivaldo. Forlan. Bayer claims comfortably.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Torres picks it up out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rui Costa. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Oh, super. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. And it's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. And it's Forlan. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Rui Costa looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's beautifully weighted. And he's got the beating of it. Can he finish? It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Fernando Torres really can't believe it.
And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rivaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.